term Middle East is a regional division carried out during the colonial period, which is not based on territorial location but rather on a political meaning. This region is dominated by Arab and non-Arab Muslim countries. According to W.B. Fisher in the Middle East and North Africa, the Middle East is a region which includes the highland countries of Turkey and Iran, Cyprus, the Arabic-speaking countries along the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea, namely Syria, Lebanon, and Palestine, Israel, countries on the Arabian Peninsula, Iraq, the countries on the banks of the Nile, namely Sudan, the Egypt, and Libya, Tunisia, and Morocco. Changes in usage began to develop before World War II and tended to be confirmed during that war, when the term Middle East was given to the British military command in Egypt. The Middle East is a region that has a strategic position in geopolitical considerations and is very rich in world civilization. Since the middle of the 20th century, the Middle East has become an area rich in history, the center of world events, and sensitive area both in terms of strategic location, politics, economy, culture, and religion. This sensitivity makes the Middle East region an area that has colorful political ideologies and tends to be plagued by conflicts from time to time, so that it is considered a conflict area or trouble spot in the world that has been going on for thousands of years between various nations such as Mesopotamia, Babylonia, and Persia, between the imperial powers of Rome and Byzantium in the early Machi years, between the three monotheistic religions, namely Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, to between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War. These conflicts occurs not only in the dimensions of internal state conflicts, but also conflicts between countries, but among Arab countries, or the involvement of non-Arab countries. The various conflicts that occurred were accompanied by minimal conflict resolutions, so that they not only affected the image of this area as a conflict area, but also affected political stability, economy, and international security.
The actors in Middle East countries include Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Iraq, Iran, Israel, Palestine, Kuwait, Lebanon, Egypt, Oman, Qatar, Cyprus, Syria, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Yemen, and Jordan. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the Middle East. The Middle East Treaty Organization, or METO, is the NGO in the Middle East. METO is a coalition of civil society activities and petitionaries seeking to rid the Middle East from a weapon of mass destruction as a gateway toward regional security and peace. METO has a vision faithful, integrated, and thriving Middle East built on human and environmental security, and mission to eradicate weapons of mass destruction, broker peace, and build security in the Middle East.
So now we're going to talk about the demographic of the Middle East. The Middle East has many different ethnic groups spread across its country, including Arabs, Bengalis, Egyptians, Filipinos, Jews, Hindus, Greeks, Sri Lankans, Sikhs, and Pakistanis. Its estimated population of over 411 million includes 13 million Arab immigrants. Geographically, the Middle East is a region that is located in Western Asia and extends into Egypt. There are 5 most populous countries in the Middle East. First, Iran. Second, Turkey. Third, Iraq. Fourth, Saudi Arabia. Fifth, Yemen. There are also 5 least populous countries of the Middle East. First, Bahrain. Second, Qatar. Third, Kuwait. Fourth, Oman. And fifth, Lebanon. Last 5 most populated metropolitan cities in the Middle East. There are Cairo, Egypt with 16,300,000, And then second is Istanbul, Turkey with 13,900,000. Third is Tehran, Iran with 13,300,000. And fourth, Baghdad, Iraq with 9 million. In the Middle East, there are 5 languages that are spoken throughout the Middle East. There are Persian, Turkish, Arabic, Kurdish, and Berber. Arabic is the most spoken language in the Middle East country, with Persian taking second place. And in the Middle East countries, English is taught and used as a second language. Saudi Arabia, one of the richest countries, is just one of the countries in the Middle East that relies heavily on the export of oil and oil-related products to maintain its economy. Other areas of the Middle East, such as Turkey and Israel, have much more diverse economy that includes textile, cattle, agriculture, cotton, and banking.
I'm Indah Sopyani and I'm going to tell you about current issue. Our theme is Israel versus Palestine. The Palestine and Israel conflict are still a humanitarian issue that has not ended. The conflict that began in 1947 is even still heating up, where the Israel population continue to try to control and take territory that should be the right of Palestinian citizens. In recent time, Israel has often disturbed the peace of Palestine who wish to celebrate religious day at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Not only that, Israel also continues to try to evict residents who live in border areas by destroying existing houses and settlements. Of course, this is an act of violence human right where every human being should have the right to live safely and quietly. Likewise, with the right to carry out religious activity freely and securely. As a humanitarian problem, this Israel-Palestinian conflict should be about to get attention and empathy from the world. Since March, Israeli and Palestinian Arab has carried out a series of attacks that killed at least 60 Israelis and 2 foreigners in Israel, according to United Nations UN report. In addition, at least 4 Israelis, 2 of them soldiers, have been reported killed in East Jerusalem and the West Bank in recent weeks. While on the other hand, so far, this year Israel forces have killed more than 100 Palestinians, including children, in the occupied West Bank. This was stated by the UN Special Coordinator for the Middle East Peace Process, Tor Wereslein, in the statement released in October 2022. Until now, the Palestine and Israel are still at odds.